Hey guys, it's Alex from the Disciples here, with another episode of Tap Tuesdays on a Tuesday. We've got Moffat. Are we doing?
Hello everyone. I didn't get punched in the face. This is an overall infection, just in case our viewers are worried about me, my well-being.
We got Gabe.
Oh, hey, I didn't get punched in the face as well. So it's a positive.
So
And today is also not a Tuesday, buddy. So you're just liking. Today is Monday.
It'll be Tuesday tomorrow. It'll get uploaded.
Assuming you do your job on time, which is always an indefinite.
100%. I believe in myself. Tristan Pug.
Hello, I got punched in the face by COVID.
And am I your host? I don't know. It's me, Alex. I also didn't get punched in the face. It's pretty blessed. But yeah, it's new year, new us. It's the 3rd. Imagine.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
2022.
So we've been a bit of a break, right? It's been like 2 weeks since the last episode.
Yeah.
That's the end of the.
It was just
End
kind
of
of
the
awkward,
year,
like trying to
much.
record stuff. Like everyone's a bit busy. It's just we also just
Everyone
couldn't be
is
bothered.
or busy, or hangover, or there's no content. It's one of the three.
Have COVID.
Or had COVID.
Or have COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, having COVID apparently makes you more propense to do content because you can stay at home. So we have that going for us.
Agreed.
Or play Edison. Or play Edison.
Or play Edison. That's
Yeah.
Tristan's new hobby.
No,
preparing for the Edison Cup.
Never played a game of Edison. in a
Never
while.
played a game of
Oh,
Edison.
that's true. And what is the server's name again? I forgot.
I don't know. Not allowed in it.
By contract.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just
But
wanted to
yeah.
go over like our 2021, the team, ourselves, Yu-Gi-Oh, everything, and then talk about what we want to do for 2022. Because new year, new us. We want to actually like do well, probably as a team and
Oh.
individuals. We'll see how it goes.
And we have proper events back, right? So I guess so 2021 has been a cool year because we had the first even like regional since February of 2020. So basically a month and a year and 6 months without regionals at one point, like until October. So
Yeah, it was kind of mad, wasn't it? Because like we
Yeah.
played regionals, but I think my last regional was like the first weekend of March in 2020.
Yeah, mine was like last week of February.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
something like
then,
that.
Brotherhood was my last one.
and then I didn't play another one until it was that double regional weekend. I think that was the first
Yeah.
one.
Kent Regional.
So
That's
that was
about
yeah, it was probably actually nearly like year and 9 months actually, right? It's like almost 2 years. Like
It's mental.
it's kind of
Actually,
mental, isn't it? Because when I think about regionals, I think like every other weekend there's like a double regional weekend. I'm on Moffat's sofa, like. That's like how I thought about Yu-Gi-Oh for like the last like at least like 3 years, and then COVID has just been.
Yeah, but at least like this last couple months, I mean not now because it's Christmas and New Year's, so that kind of slowed things down. But we had Canterbury and we went to AOs. There was a Liverpool tournament. There was Brotherhood Open. So it started to feel more normal. Hopefully it gets to keep this way. We don't know with the
Yeah, I'm hoping
current
so.
craziness.
We hope so, but yeah, like
but it felt good to be back, like
very
as
good.
part of 2021. That's like the highlight for me. That things finally seem to be going normally, and hopefully Pasadena, right?
hopefully Pasadena, hopium.
That's
But
happening.
It's happening. It is happening. We are
It's,
going.
it's happening.
Whether or not we get there is in a.
yeah.
That's a different question. We'll ask you. We'll tell you that next week, next Wednesday.
Well, the thing is as well, like, I think if I didn't top that Welsh regional, I would have been a different man, because I think I'd have been depressed. Like, imagine just not doing anything in 2021. Like,
Yeah.
Wales saved your ear. How ironic.
how ironic. No matter how much I hate Wales now, it saved my year. I'm lost for words. But
I mean, the thing is, like, you didn't play much, right? So 2021 was a bit different because the online scene kind of slowed down a lot because people got tired of playing Dueling Book tournaments.
yeah, definitely.
And with
Because
like,
tournaments are coming back, right?
yeah, so tournaments started to be back. There was a bit of a burnout from the format at the start of the year.
I think
And
also,
I mean, I think things slowed down. It stopped being new. Like, it's normal that it will decay at some point. There was more remote duel things happening, so they kind of competed with each other.
and even though like,
so
the remote duel stuff,
it-
it wasn't like more prestigious, right? But it was because it was like a Konami event. Or like, no, sorry, it wasn't
Yeah.
more. It didn't have better pricing than like the LCSs and
Yeah.
stuff. But because it's like a Konami event, it felt like better to play, and you got
Actually
rewarded for
official.
doing well at it.
Yeah, it's
like-
more recognized, right? There's always a taboo
Yeah,
about
yeah.
unofficial tournaments.
So like, I think that's why the LCSs are kind of falling off now. Like, I know
Yeah.
you guys still play them now and then, right? But
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
it's
say- I
definitely
wouldn't say,
Can't
like-
remember the last LCS I played in.
it's not like you get excited for the next LCS. You're like, oh, LCS like 22 and next week, let's go.
yeah,
But-
exactly.
To be honest, I probably would do. So I'm kind of in the reverse situation to you guys, right? Not having played any LCS and much online, and now I'm like enjoying the game a bit more. I'll take what I can get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's fair. It's because like you stayed a long period without playing, right? So you didn't play from like COVID until things came back, and now you
Yeah.
become an onliner after COVID's almost gone. You did the
Play at the
reverse
house
route.
and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, it literally was, right? Because you guys chose not to play the remote.
Yeah,
The second remote YCS to go to Wales, and I was like, actually, I kind of want to stay in my room and try this out. This
Yeah.
remote YCS.
That was
Definitely.
almost a fun weekend. But yeah, yeah, we're just gonna go over the year, like, because there was the invitationals at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
When was yours, Gabe? I can't remember.
it was when I was back in the UK, so June.
Was it that late? Oh, okay.
June, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I had mine in March. You had yours then. I don't think there was anything else besides like LCSs, which may or may not have been topped.
I don't know. One of the ones that I won was this year. It was like February.
Mm. So there was
Then we got
that.
second at some point. I don't know. My timeline is kind of messed up.
The LCSs to me, they all just kind of like blend into one event. Like, oh, you did well, good job.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't really know.
Thanks,
which
I'll
one's which.
take. Oh, thanks for my cookie. Like, I don't know.
You're welcome, brother. I just don't know. I don't know which is which anymore. Like, I know you've won 3 like with people sometimes, and I think you won 1 by yourself.
I won, bro. I'm a virtual player. Last
Oh
year,
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
I'm a virtual. The only time I played that shitty deck.
I know Tristan won some, and like, it's just. But anyway, that's besides the point right now. So there was those 2 events. Then there was the remote duel YCS, which you and Sam topped, and then I cut my ankle open, and then
Oh,
that still I'm scarred, by the way, for life.
But that is how they work.
Yeah, so weird.
it's not so for a day, is it?
No, so anytime I put socks on now, I'm reminded of Barley's pool. But
And
then
the story you could have had.
the story I could have had, but didn't, but do.
We blame gravekeepers.
Play Gravekeepers, bro. I didn't even lose to a Gravekeeper guy, by the way. I lost to I lost to like 3 Striker, I think. Like,
It's just funny that you complain about gravekeepers.
yeah, it is just funny to complain about them. But anyway, and so we've got those 3 events, and then just like the northern, what's it called, Liverpool thing, and then regionals. Like,
Yeah,
How many
there
did
we
we attend in Turks? I think I only did the 2, but you guys did like
what regionals?
3 or 4? Was it?
I
I
did.
did like 4 tournaments, I guess. So it was the Liverpool one, the
yeah.
Brotherhood one.
Yeah,
No,
the-
5. The double regional weekend, so Canterbury and
Yeah,
I don't know where the hell the other one was. The Sunday one.
somewhere.
Bristol, but not Bristol.
Yeah, near Bristol and
Yeah.
then Newport.
Newport.
So that's
The
5
3
tournaments.
regionals.
3 regionals,
Yeah, so
then the
3
Brotherhood
regionals.
event, and then the North.
The Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Bro, that tournament.
And there's only one of those we didn't get a top at, right?
No?
Yeah, Wiltshire.
Oh,
Wiltshire.
yeah. The
Yeah.
Milksham one, yeah, we didn't get anyone.
Yeah.
Wiltshire.
I forgot.
Everything else,
I
though.
thought we did actually. That's mad.
I think
Yeah.
that was the
definitely
weekend that I
tried
had
it.
a winner box that I won.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you
Come
go.
on.
You got-
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's
we'll get
solves-
to it.
you
It solves all
solve.
the issues.
It's fine. We won the regional the other day, so
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
basically
That's
count.
kind of
It was a
balanced,
successful. It's a successful weekend.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think looking back at obviously like the big event of the year was the first remote duel YCS.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I think.
North top
Like,
the second
that's-
remote duel YCS. But yeah. Yeah.
Ben even forgot about it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Did this happen?"
But yeah, yeah, it's really just the first remote duel YCS, right? That's like the big one.
Yeah.
Like everyone's Brian. Because like
That was big. The first LCS, I'm gonna sing my own praises here. The LCS stand was very big because it had like 100% payout because it was like the 10th, and we won it to the 3v3. So I remember that tournament paid very well, and it was like 200 teams or something, or like 150.
yeah,
so
I
like
remember it
the
was a
biggest
lot, right?
3v3.
Yeah.
How many did like the in-person ones get the 3v3s? I can't remember. Back in
I topped
America.
LCS 10 as well.
Yeah, I think the actually I don't know.
I don't know, but they're big as well.
They're
yeah,
big. I don't
figured
think
out
they're like
later.
over 1,000 teams, right? I feel like they're
No, that's
They're definitely
No,
like-
I think it was like under 1,000, around
I
about
think-
1,000 players, or
maybe.
It wasn't as
Yeah,
big as a hit.
I'll figure it out.
I reckon it was like 300 or 400
Kind
teams,
of a
right?
side note on this. Do you think that will come back, like in person preview threes? Because we never got to have one in
I think
Europe.
so.
I think so. Yeah, they were super popular in America.
But the thing is, even like the Sunday 3v3 like giant card events over here, they always like sell out, right? They always
Yeah.
fill. Like
Yeah.
I think there would be like a good amount of player base for it, or a good amount of
Yeah.
people.
It was like a
wanting to play
big
it.
call for it after they did the American 3v3 event that Europe would eventually get one.
And there
The
was
only
one in
thing
South
was,
America
like,
as well. South America had one in Peru.
Yeah.
People are only concerned about like the language barrier, right?
70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three Italians talking to each other in Italian and I can't understand it. It's a bit scuffed.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's even that bad. Because, like, for example, we do close communication 3v3s for the LCS and it works. I don't think the communication is even that big of a factor. It's harder to do in person. It's just very fun. Like, I have a lot of fun playing those online events with my friends. It's a super good experience. You feel you can impact a lot more. Because even, I don't know, if I draw badly, but I can look at my friend's game and help. I'm being helpful. Even if I'm watching myself getting comboed by Drytron. So I feel like my knowledge goes longer. It gets me
definitely.
more value. So it's very fun. Hopefully the one in Europe.
Yeah, because I remember when I played them, because I've played a couple of them with people. The giant card ones at YCSs, and they're really fun.
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't know what my opponents are saying, or they're like just not giving anything, it's just enjoyable. Like being sat there with my friends playing a tournament the entire day. Like,
Yeah.
Like it's kind of comparable to like whenever you're sat at like a regional or something, and like one of your friends is sat next to you, right?
Yeah,
It's like that feeling, except you've got two of your
You
friends
can
there and
actually
you're playing
allowed
together.
to interact with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, so I
It
did how to do
was
it.
556 for the first 3v3 in Atlanta. So
Team.
1,500 people.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's good. I think when in Europe, to be honest, whatever YCS they make in Europe, we're just gonna cap. Doesn't matter if it's a team one, if it's a normal one. All of them are gonna cap.
Yeah.
That's
When
right.
we finally get one.
Do you guys still think Utrecht's gonna go ahead or not?
Nope.
No.
Cool.
Like, I'm cancelling my
No.
Airbnb, cancelling the flights, everything is going.
we're already
Yeah, I
good.
cancelled the flights as well. It's not happening.
It's a bit weird they
I'll
haven't
be-
said anything about it yet. Like, I feel like they should
I
have
think
committed
tomorrow.
to
I think tomorrow.
cancelling. But I guess maybe they're waiting for Christmas.
I think it's more of a legal thing than it is. I mean, my educated guess is that they would rather get forced to cancel the event than cancel the event themselves. I imagine that's a
So
lot
if they
easier
have to
with like
cancel it,
venues
yeah,
and
exactly.
that kind of.
Like all the
that's
staff
fine
as
pressure.
well, like everything.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, hey guys, not our fault. Sorry, can't do it. Rather than I'm gonna pull out because of safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the fact they haven't even put up pre-reg or anything yet is like mad.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a shame.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
exactly.
I really
Can't
want.
happen.
I was extremely hyped to do 2 ICSs in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been so fun.
I was ready for the gauntlet, honestly. Like it would have been so much. It would have actually just been such a laugh. But
That'd be quality.
like
Yeah, more on that next week, I guess.
more enough. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
just,
But
next week's gonna be hyped. I'm so excited for
yeah,
the next
honestly.
week.
So jealous now.
2
Like, the
weeks.
reason like I was like definitely not going to go to Pasadena is that I was definitely going to go to Utrecht, and now I don't get to go to Utrecht. Now I just get to watch everybody else go to Pasadena.
Yeah,
So
it's-
sad.
So sad.
We do need a tenth
that's
though.
cool.
We do need a tenth.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There is
I
room
cannot
in the
afford
cars.
that now.
We need a tenth. We'll talk about that next week, but we need a tenth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why don't we quickly, go over our individual years and
I was going to say
highlight.
that. I'll start. I didn't have much of a year. To be honest, like the highlight was probably that invitation at the beginning of the year. Because I randomly entered that. Well, I don't even know what the event's called. Is it invitational qualifier?
Yeah.
IQ,
Yeah.
No, so you need to play like an extravaganza, and then the extravaganza qualifies.
Yeah,
for
no.
the
So I didn't play an
invitational qualifier.
extravaganza because I won a Yu-Gi-Oh day, so I got the entry. I got qualified for the invitational thing, for the invitational qualifier. So I didn't have to play the extravaganza, which was blessed. So then I played the invitational qualifier only because Leon wanted the invokes mat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't
remember
think I
that.
would have played it. And you were just like playing dragons at the time. I was like, calm, I'll just pick up dragons. Gabe's playing it, so it must be good. And then just vibed. I played Virtual World. I think I played like 4 or 5 Virtual World in Swiss. and somehow vibes like all the way to top cut, and it was. I don't know, it was nice because, especially having like the the actual invitational like a couple of weeks later, just like the amount of people that were like getting gassed up, they were like, "Oh, you can do it. You can like top on everything. You can like do well." And I was like, it was just nice because I guess that's like somewhat similar to if you like top an actual event. Obviously, don't know the feeling, but yeah. So like,
You
I
came
don't know, it's
nationals,
nice.
bro. What are you talking about?
It's there. You're definitely right about it. Even
So,
for
it
any
was-
event, like as long as you have that support.
Yeah, so it was like
I
nice.
think
Just
it's
randomly getting like even like Kirk to pieces. He just slid into my DMs. He was like, "Good luck, bro," and I was like, "Yeah, that means the world to me." So like, yeah, that's probably the highlight. Are we doing like highlights and what's the opposite of highlight? I don't know.
I mean, one thing you could have changed, maybe go for like, I don't know, one event you'd have played a different thing, or one event you wish you played.
I wish I'd played more LCSs, more like I grinded for it as well. Like if I put the time in. But that's something I know I'm like really shit at, is just like putting the time into DB grinding and like playtesting. I'm good at doing it IRL if I've got like people there to play with me, but it's not as good online. So that's kind of something I want to improve at this year. But for events, definitely just listen to Gabe and play Dragons. For that YCS.
Not right now. Not right now.
Not right now. Not right now.
You're
Before
fine.
YCS.
What information?
Before the remote
There
door
will be a
YCS.
time. There
For
will
the
be a
first
time.
remote door YCS, I would have.
The Dragon Link time will rise again. So guys, this
Yeah.
can also count as like New Year's resolution.
Listen to Gabe
It's on team.
next time he says Dragons, I will listen. I don't own safe first right now though, so I need to buy some. But yeah.
You can buy mine. There you go. I have extras.
Oh, nice Pog. But yeah,
Alright.
that's probably me.
Cool. Mine was good. It was decent. I wish I played like some different choices. I really like my Dragon deck for the YCS. I really wish I had won that event. It was rather unfortunate. But I really wish I played Rivalry because I played Rivalry like 2 days after. It was like insane. It beat like every single matchup. So probably just that. And looking back, the YCS was very fun. Had a very good time there. The first 3v3 YCS as well. So not YCS, sorry. The LCS, the LCS 10.
Yeah.
So because that was also when no one was playing Dragon Link, and then I played Dragon Link. And then I guess the remote duel YCS was also when no one was playing Dragon Link. I played Dragon Link. So both of those were fun. You can see a pattern there. And yeah, just being back to events in person, being back in the UK, being able to travel to regionals again. Had such a good like last 2 months. Since we've been back, we've seen each other again.
Yeah,
We've been
it's
going
been
to
really nice.
events. Even if the pricing is shit and I gain like a playmat, it's just the experience of going out, getting a meal, 2-hour car ride back. The usual regional grind just feels so good. So
Yeah.
I'm glad. It's been a good year, UK wise.
Yeah, I get it. We're going around in a circle then. So yeah, for me, the remote YCS 2 in December. Did not expect to top it. Did not expect to do well considering all the
Nobody did.
circumstances.
Neither did we.
Out of practice, but it happened, and I was happy that it happened. It was definitely a big push forward in like myself coming back to like the level of play that I had before COVID. Second to that would obviously be the only locals win I got of the year, of the last locals that was held up. Very close. It's like YCS, and it's like the locals win. It's kind of like that in my head, just because it was a challenge apparently to win that locals. So that was great. Great way to end the year for sure.
What was it?
Things that
Outdoors
would
or
have-
Reading?
Reading, of course.
Oh, Reading.
Oh my god.
Things that would have changed. I think I only went to 2 regionals this year, so the double weekend one, the Kent Bristol one. I think playing Pendulum for both of those days was a terrible idea. I should have just dropped it after the first day, which ended up being more successful than the second. But yeah, definitely changed that, and maybe as a side note, have more practice against bees, so maybe I would have lost in top 42.
I mean, to be honest, you can't blame yourself for
Yeah,
that.
you can't believe
Yeah,
it.
That's legit. Like no one in that top cut had practice against me.
I mean, my year was pretty successful. I topped my first regional. That's definitely the highlight. Like better than a top 8 at an LCS, better than a top 4 at an LCS. I had to like look on my debut profile to even look at what I'd done. I top 4'd the LCS 13. I had no idea. I also only played like
it's the
3
zoo
different
run.
zoo decks.
Yeah, it's a zoo.
Yeah, it
run.
was the pure vibe zoo team. And then LCS 10 I topped with Ash and Cormac as well, which is really funny.
That's funny.
But definitely the regional was a highlight. Winning a
Home
winner
ground.
box, even though it was like tiny. The winner box was tiny, but it felt nice to win an event with a real prize in real life. That felt good.
Definitely.
Something I'd change. I should have played. I feel like I want to play the best deck from the start of the format and just grind that deck. I wish I'd played dragons from like the start of when it was good and just got really, really good at playing dragons. Like wasting my time with like rogue decks felt really pointless. Which is why I'm only playing birds now. I'm not even looking at any other deck. Yeah, that's all I change. Going forward, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just identify what the best deck is and play it.
No, I guess the same note Tristan said. Winning, I really like winning Canterbury because I had like 2 shit tournaments in person, and I was very angry at myself. I'm like, I'm not this bad at the game, so winning something in person just felt good. Like
Yeah.
it's a different feeling from when you win in DB and it says you're the winner, and then like you go home and take a shower.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you don't even go home. You go across from your desk.
yeah. So you're at home. Like, my room is like literally super small. It's like 3 steps from my shower. So yeah, this feeling of success in person, as even with the shitty pricing, just felt very good. As I guess,
Especially when you get the reputation of being an onliner. You're like, if this success doesn't translate to in person, I feel like I'm gonna be like clowned for the rest of my life.
exactly.
So I have to do well at least one event.
And you should prove I'm competent, like with physical cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not just gonna fumble my cards so I can't.
I'm not a keyboard warrior, just barely. Like, no, that's been very
I
cool.
mean, I think that's another just a goal for everyone, right? It's just like winning IRL events because it's nice. Like
Yeah.
I wait, when was it? Because I won a regional Spiral last year, and I don't think I'd won a regional since Zoo format, so that was like a really nice like refreshment for me personally. And then it just made me think like, fuck, I didn't even win a regional with Salad. That's depressing. Like that was actually depressing because that's all I played for like a year. But like,
Because let's be real, winning 7 rounds in a row of Salamangreat is impossible.
bro,
The fact your deck is
I'd go
average will hit you at some
I'd
point.
keep going 6-0, and then like last round, Tom Rose. Like it kept happening. I was like,
The final
fuck.
boss.
I was like, this is
I
not
can't
fair.
keep.
Like, I can't do anything. Just didn't matter. Like, nah. But like that's honestly that's a goal for next year. Like, or this year even. Like, it's just be consistent again. But
So yeah, I guess we can go into the team stuff. We had some changes, not as many as the previous years.
yeah, I
We
think
have
like,
Hash and Carmack.
Mm.
Of new people.
yeah, so I think 2020 was probably like the biggest like shift upwards for us, right? But I think even like just having like Hash and Cormac is still more of a drive towards like the end game goal being like being the team
World
in Europe.
domination.
Yeah, and they're the first
Yeah.
people outside of the UK.
Yeah, exactly as well. Like
Yeah.
that's like a like even though Gabe's like Brazil,
I mean, I live
like,
here. It's
you are
different.
Londoner now, like so it's different.
Yeah.
But like having
My
like
mate from earlier was definitely Londoner.
but like having especially like Hash is someone that he doesn't get to play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh much. Welcoming him aboard has been nice, especially just seeing how well he fits into the team.
Yeah. No, it's been a breath of fresh air, you know. Because if it's the same
definitely.
people all the time, just like have different people interacting, different people to do content, the different sorts of views. So
Yeah, exactly.
like you see from the podcast, right? The fact that we have more people means that we can deliver different sorts of jokes, deliver different sorts of content.
'Cause if it was the
it's
same
I think it would
podcast,
also.
it's us. One when it's Carmack, one when it's Hash. It's a different thing.
definitely.
So it's been great, and both of them
I think
have
it
been in
would
the
also-
UK, which is really cool.
It would motivate like older members of the team as well, people that have been on the team for a while. So you see like new people coming into the team and doing well. You don't want to be the person that's falling behind. You want to like keep up with the new people that are topping events. So having like consistent performers, even just online at the moment, obviously, like it's gonna push other people to want to do well
definitely.
as well.
Like personally for me, like when Tim Chan topped that Brotherhood event, I was beyond gassed. Like I was actually
happy.
so gassed. I was so happy for him because like
Tim to go. Shout
Like-
out to him.
it's Tim to go. But like it all like no shade or anything, but I wasn't sure if he had like topped like any other events before that. Like with significant rounds and stuff. So seeing him do that, like, it was nice. And I know since then he's been more like interested in playing competitively and stuff. So that's like, I don't know. It's nice to see that. And that's just something I want to go forward with this year. It's just like people enjoying themselves and wanting to like come to these events, because I know like with the regional weekends and stuff, it's normally like the same like 5 or 6 people, and like even if we can get like Tim to go to a regional weekend with us one weekend, that's sick, isn't it? Like Bancroft more consistently, like even Mardy and stuff, like no, just be sick.
Yeah, if you can create a good environment, right? That's the thing.
But the thing is, like,
Yeah,
It'd be sick, but then you might have to drive back.
I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind.
but I'll criticize the driving though. To
Oh,
catch.
no.
Now,
I don't mind.
and another thing, we get to get other people which are very good and also fit into this culture we have and this kind of like good vibes. Not like we're adding people like we never talked to before just because they're good. We added people that are already our friends, but also they're good.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's the entire vibe I want. I don't want to add people just for
Yeah.
the sake of adding people. I want to add people because they're our boys at the end of the day, and they fit in.
Yeah.
And if there's a weekend at Barney's, I think Hash is on a flight. Like, I could see it.
It's coming from my mind.
I could see it.
He
So-
wants the pool. He
So
wants the
what?
fable
So
pool.
Bro, it's
Nah,
the pool at 7 a.m. before we head
Yeah.
off to an event. That's what I love.
The pre-regional swim. Yeah,
Pre-regional
like
swim. That's the one.
Now, so for example, when everyone was typing the player introduction thing, which you guys are going to be seeing on social media for the next couple of days, we're going to touch on that later.
Yeah.
Everyone just said like everyone's reason to be on the team. It never was like about the Yu-Gi-Oh. Everything was about everyone's super nice, everyone's my friend, everyone's family. So I guess that you can get results and keep that vibe feel super good. I guess that's a success for the year. Because it's always hard. The more you try to expand, to keep that.
Yeah.
It's easy with 5 people. It's harder with 15.
Yeah, that's like that's something I've been very careful with and like vigilant of, I guess. It's just like not trying to push the people that aren't as competitive out, I guess, or like people that aren't like attending every event, like people that aren't doing everything they can to like improve, right? Like I still want everyone to include, because you're my boys at the end of the day, so I don't want it to feel like people aren't included. But like at the same time, just seeing how, because we made this team in 2018, we're coming up to 4 years in a couple of months. Like just seeing the growth is kind of insane, isn't it? Like
5 years next year. That's crazy.
that's crazy, isn't it?
If you're the disciples, what's the occasion?
Exactly.
What's the special?
We'll do
years
something.
exactly.
We'll rent out a hall, regional, bro, easy.
Whoa. Edison Cup goes global.
Yeah, Edison Cup is organized.
Global. Not even like just the UK, global.
Nah, global.
Barney's down. I can already feel Barney gas.
Barney's down.
Gas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You just got a shiver.
that's just like the goal. I think is just
Mm.
keep on growing, but don't lose touch of what we are. That's what I can really say.
And we probably would have grown even more if we had like events in person, because like since we had basically a dead period of like 6 months this year, kind of didn't get a chance to play as much. But
Definitely.
you see, like now that everyone's back, everyone's playing more. So if continuing this growth from 2022 is like the thing that I want to see, and I think we will be able to do.
Yeah.
So that'll be very
Yeah,
cool.
we've not actually been able to interact with people in person either.
Mm.
Like, how are you
Yeah.
supposed to meet new people, meet new friends, and like click with people if you just can't speak to them?
And it's things like, for example, Betty mentions this all the time, and like we're in the regional, and someone like comes to us and say, "Hey, I really like the podcast. I really like the content." So we plan to do more content this year. We plan to do the content on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
So that kind of thing, that kind of feedback that you get from in-person play in events is very cool.
Honestly, it makes my like. I think it makes my event like even like that bit more special when people come up to me like, "Oh, we really like the podcast. We really like your videos you're producing."
Exactly.
Like, no,
It's so motivational. It actually makes
honestly.
you want to do more.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think it would
sure.
like change me that much, but it does. Every single time someone's like, "Oh, I really like the podcast. That podcast
That
was
is
fun." Like,
that is a proud dad.
I am. Like, no shade, but it feels like really nice that when I was like asked to like lead ? Just seeing like the growth from like when I was asked to now, and how we're still like growing. It's just, I don't know. It feels nice
No
to see
one
that.
could
I've made a change.
actually, no one could actually ever believe you'd be competent.
I
That's
can't.
who we are.
I
That
can't
is
either.
true. But you
I
have
can't.
done a great job. So.
Honestly,
Somehow.
with
Defy
vibes.
all expectations.
I will always defy everything, bro. I don't know how. One day I'll win
Apart
round
from
6.
a Premier Top.
Yeah, round 6.
And round 6. Round 6 is right there.
Please.
He can't.
Can my opponent just not turn up? Like, me
But
and
then you won't feel like you did it.
no, so me and Harbour had this thing where we were like, maybe I should just scoop round 6 and not play, and we'll see what happens. Like,
Save yourself 40 minutes. But...
yeah, exactly. So I'll sit around for a bit. I'll talk to my opponent, and then I'll be like, right, goodbye, and then I'll walk away.
Don't even concede, just walk away.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but if I get
There's
top for
nothing
fucks, but like.
Oh, that's true.
So that might happen at an event this year. Like, if I'm not vibing it, I think I'll be like, right, fuck it. We're gonna try. We'll scoop round 6 and we'll see what happens for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, round 7 it is.
Round 7, easy. But yeah, I don't know. I want to keep growing. As you were talking about the social media stuff, I want to keep pushing it because
Yeah.
even like I really like looking at the stats. Like especially with like our Facebook posts and stuff, and like seeing sometimes it hits like 40,000 people have seen like a post. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just kind of incredible to see, and like I want to like keep pushing that on like Facebook, on the other socials like YouTube, Instagram. Now we have Twitter.
Twitter, have hash leading a Twitter account.
Actually,
I don't know how
Twitter,
safe it's gonna
we
be.
are shitting ourselves. I am actually scared. How long is the capacity in flight? Did you say 11.5 hours?
11.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 11.5 hours I can't supervise. Like, I'm shitting myself. Like,
You might need to buy Wi-Fi on board to supervise the
I'm
chat.
not gonna lie, I might actually just deactivate the Twitter for 11 hours. Like, I think that's safer. But
That's gonna be a peak content. It was 11 hours.
that's a dangerous time.
He's been waiting.
He's you know what? He's in this hotel room and he's hearing this still. Like, he's getting ready.
He's got his alarm ready for as soon as you're on that flight. He's like, okay, I'm gonna unleash hell.
He's just gonna start messaging me, and the second I don't see the message, he's gonna be like, "Right, it's time." Boys." But no, it'll be good. Like,
Yeah. So we're trying to push more our Instagram and Twitter. Because I mean, most of our content is through Facebook nowadays. Like they're only like main stars. So
how Yu-Gi-Oh players only use Facebook? I still don't get it.
It's because everyone only uses Facebook for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
literally. Like, so that's
Well,
something we want to change. We want to change that more.
Yeah, we want to diversify. Because I mean, the issue is like we never have been consistent with the other social media. We always been consistent with Facebook. So we're trying to be consistent with all of them and do some content exclusive to each one. So like for example, for Pasadena, we're gonna have a lot of content on Instagram because like not everything is gonna make it into like the event video or the vlog, but Instagram is just gonna be like full of like snippets and pictures and videos, that kind of things, right?
Yeah.
So and then like for Twitter, there's like hash shit posting. So
I'm scared.
I guess all the links to those are in the description of the video if Betty remembers to.
100%.
100? Really?
100. Yeah. No, honestly,
95.
every single time I check the links are there. Don't you worry.
All right. So assuming the links are there, drop us a follow. Because seeing the numbers grow also keeps us motivated to keep pushing those alternate medias.
Yeah, we've got goals for a year, and we want to see if we can accomplish it. Because like last year, was it last year? Was it the year before we hit 1K on YouTube?
2020.
It's 2020.
So
Oh
2
my
years
god.
ago.
Damn, we slacking this
2022
year.
now.
Fuck. Or last year.
Yeah,
We were not, right?
I mean, it did like decent growth, but it could be better.
Yeah, it
we
can be.
want it to be better.
We want it to be better, and that's the goal for the year. Because with the goal I have in mind, like, or what I want to do with the YouTube and stuff this year, like, I think easily between each platform, like across, maybe not Facebook included in this, but like across the other three, there's easily like 500, 600 posts on them. Like, that's easy. I think we can do it. So
Yeah.
We'll get there.
yeah, I believe in us. Weirdly.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's looking forward to, right? And the sense of growth, the content growth. One thing is just the playing recognition when you top an event. The other is growth as a content creator.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's what the team is, right? Like as
Just for
an
content,
entity.
right? Yeah, it's nice. Like honestly, like as I said, well, as you mentioned, even the stuff at regionals when people come up to us and say they like the content.
Yeah.
Pardon me. That's like, I don't know. It's just such a nice feeling that they appreciate. Like,
Yes,
wholesome,
it's
100%.
That's
Like,
actually wholesome.
them just saying, "Oh, we enjoy your content," even if we're just sat like shit posting, shit talking each other for an hour every like Monday evening. Like, it's just nice to see that people are invested enough to listen.
I I think it was Liverpool that was like the eye opener for me when I can't remember his name, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
He's getting
He, like-
excited literally every episode, by the way.
Jake Gyllenhaal's my
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah, shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And he like came up to us, and we were all three of us were stood there in our jerseys, and he like was talking about the podcast, and that he was disappointed that a new one didn't go up because he had to listen to a filler arc on the way to
To
the
the event or
regional.
something, yeah, like
And it was like that moment. I was like, oh wow, people actually watch these, and like they actually
Yeah, like
enjoy them.
whatever we do, it actually impacts people's days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of shocking.
What we
like,
don't do.
yeah, for example, the fact that the podcasts were not on Spotify for like 2 months impacted people's days.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it? It's crazy that people are actually get excited for the Tuesday podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just me and the boys at the Discord call, like, bruh.
Yeah, no. I'm very proud of that as like a brand identity, and they're gonna keep pushing things. So
Definitely.
we have like things on like other formats now with Time Wizard. We're gonna have like Edison content, more like true deck profiles. We have the combo videos for farm views. They apparently do very well.
Apparently, yeah.
And yeah, things like that. So very excited for what 2022 come.
I'm
Hopefully,
excited.
a lot of growth.
Yeah, that's our main. I feel like that's the main goal for the team for 2022, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
but obviously gaining more tops and stuff. But let's just increase the social stuff.
And winning Pasadena.
And winning
That's-
Pasadena.
that's
What do you mean?
fine.
We're winning every event, bro.
Anyway,
Every event.
winning Pasadena and Utrecht. Utrecht's gonna happen just
Yeah,
so we can
Utrecht's
win.
gonna happen. Tristan won't have got rid of his unbooked his flights and stuff, cancelled them even.
He's gonna be like the only person. He's gonna be the Dutch Tristan.
Yeah.
I'll find a regional. It's fine.
How
ICS
about
might not happen,
then,
but I'll go to a Dutch regional.
how about actual Yu-Gi-Oh in 2022? So what things are you guys looking forward to? Specifically, you know, new cards coming out, new decks, anything that strikes your mind?
I'm extremely glad that at some point Verti will be banned. It's impossible that this whole year happens and Anaconda is still a card.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
agree.
gonna happen at some point. That's a highlight of my year. And I don't think Imperial Order is gonna finish the year as well. There's no way.
I hope
There's
not.
no way we go the
I
whole
really
year
hope
with Imperial
not.
Order again. Not
There are
another
so
year.
many cards that like could get banned that like would make the year better. Like there are so many cards. Any of them getting hit would be like, oh, thank God.
Because I'll be honest, release-wise, everything we know is coming is grim. There's
You-
Brave Talk.
That new archetype looked alright, or am I just underestimating?
one?
Overvaluing
Which
it.
one?
The
I like the brand new one that got
Ethereums,
announced.
the brand new one.
Yeah, the brand new
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Oh, I like those ones.
those
I
are
like those
cool.
cards.
No, I'm just saying like grim in the sense like, for example, Brave tokens, which are
Yeah.
questionable card design. My issue is not with Konami making good or bad cards. My issue is with Konami making unfun to play against cards. So hopefully we can avoid that. Because I'll be honest, when I'm looking back at 2020, I actually don't think we had that many bad forms.
No.
I think it was better than 2019. Sorry,
2020.
2021.
2020 sucked.
2021.
2021 was okay.
Yeah. 2021 was
2022? Yeah.
I mean, we were gonna see where it goes. But
Yeah.
I think 2021 wasn't as bad as 2020 in a Yu-Gi-Oh point of view. So hopefully we can keep that going.
I really
'Cause-
enjoyed Dragon format, actually.
Yeah, I think
I
Dragon was
enjoyed
fine. There was like pure zoo format with like Dino and Dragon Wing. That format was fine. The format right now is not awful.
No.
What a weird thing to say about 2021. We had pure zoo format.
I know, right? I was like, well, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, but you had like it never had like that impressive of a deck. I guess like because like they killed Virtual very early in the year. After Virtual was gone, kind of.
After Virtual World was gone, it was fine. Like,
Yeah, we don't talk about
just
TFT.
unfortunate that my one event of the year was Virtual World format. But oh well,
Yeah, that was grim.
that was grim.
Yeah, I don't BFT was.
Anyway,
But right now,
it's like, right now it's weird though because you've still got like so many cards that
Oh.
are like oppressive, but like at the same time it's. I don't think it's like even
No
that
one
bad
plays
either.
them.
Yeah, at the same
It's
time it's
weird.
not that bad. Like,
all the bad cards you're afraid they just never happen. Like we're having this discussion. How many times like has Artifact Scythe resolved
Yeah.
like against you like last month? Because I don't think
at locals
a
more
single
than
time.
events.
Yeah, I don't think like a single time, like even like in testing, never happens. Like the card is in the format. It is a problem. It should be addressed, but it never happens.
Yeah. But if you are a Konami representative and you are listening to this, please ban Artifact
Please.
Scythe. Please.
right. Scythe.
But at the same time, no,
Mystic
it doesn't
Mind.
happen.
Mystic Mind. Please. Here we go.
No, I like Mystic Mine. I'm actually enjoying Mystic Mine. I've always enjoyed
Mystic Mine.
Mystic Mine, to be honest, apart from when it gets activated against me. But like when I'm using
That
Mystic
hurts my
Mine,
head.
I love it.
Yeah.
If that card is in my deck, I'm having a bad time.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, at the moment, I don't know what I'm doing with it in my deck, but I activate it and it's fun.
No, but I think like fun.
I
My
enjoy it.
opponents
It's funny.
first.
It is an experience.
Yeah, you take them to the Mystic Mine.
I love taking people to the Mystic Mine. Oh,
So yeah, I
blessed.
mean, I guess main wish list for Yu-Gi-Oh for 2022 is just I don't want like combo formats like we had back in 2020.
Mm.
Things like an Emancipator, Virtual, Drytron with like 3 Bantam. If you can avoid formats which are just defined by die rolls, it will be blessed.
Mm.
Because for example, the start of this format was like awful because every match was a die roll. And then people kind of got out of PK, they stopped playing Drytron, so it became less bad. So if you can avoid that sort of deck being pushed, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Mhm.
Although I really want to play Drytron, so can we wait until after the ban list for that to die? Thanks.
That doesn't seem like a deck that's gonna get killed.
I don't think it will, but I don't know why. I've got
Although-
this feeling for Drytron at the moment. It's just vibes. I want to play it, but
Konami are of the opinion that Drytron is like one of the best decks of the format with Tri Brigade, right? That was in the Heart of the Underdog challenge thing.
Yeah.
Like they literally said Tri Brigade and Drytron.
I think that's just an American. Actually, mate, no Sword Soul.
No, it's not. No one plays Drytron. I mean, it's an issue though, right? It's
I mean, I
it's
wouldn't be
kinda-
upset if it was gone.
Yeah, it kind of might get to a point. It's a bit of time, but that if you hit those newer decks, we kind of just go back to Dragon Link and Drytron.
Yeah.
Like I'm convinced, whatever they do this next ban list, Dragon Link is actually gonna be insane. Because they're not gonna hit Dragon Link again. There's nothing else to hit. Like you can't hit my deck anymore, and they're gonna
Yeah,
like
like
kill
Vert-
everything.
If Verte gets banned, then Dragon Link is suddenly playable.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's no DP happening every time anymore. I can now play Dragon. So I hope they also don't end up like throwing us back like a format back. Like so format actually feels fresh, not just a revamp of format we already had.
It's like the ban list needs to happen like around set release, where the set getting released has good cards in it. Like a few good archetypes. That feels like so rare.
So we might have a ban list on the Pasadena weekend, or like after the Pasadena weekend, or before.
Like
but
when
no,
we're
legal for
not in the
Pasadena.
country, in this country anyway.
Yeah, if so, we can do something on
That'd
that.
be funny.
And then Insectors are the best deck.
Yes, sure. Yes,
New card is crazy.
I think that's where we ended. I think that's the bar.
Yeah, that's the general consensus of our discussion is that Insectors will be the best deck of 2022.
There you go. You listen an hour for this.
I'm
Show.
not gonna lie. I really want to try like some spoopy plant deck. That's what I want.
I want to play some
That
Avalon.
Link 2 seemed pretty good.
That
right
Link
there.
2 is pretty cool.
That plant
Yeah,
was good.
all right. It's fully off topic now, but the card that got released today, the Plant Syrian guy, means that an Avalon now can play around Nib with just 1 vanilla. Bro, 1 vanilla is like 2 negates, 2 pops, and an Omni negate. A vanilla.
That's
A level
bad.
1 vanilla.
It's crazy.
I didn't know that.
There's
That's
no
bad.
text. How does it make all of that? If you go like unexpected die, that's full combo.
I need to read.
Tub is gonna make so much money from his spreadsheet.
Tub is
Not
literally
again-
the only
no,
person
not another
ever that he's the only person ever who read those cards.
Oh.
Have you ever read a Avalon card? I haven't.
Yeah, nobody else in the world can do a similar
No,
spreadsheet.
I know that the Link 4, not the Sun Avalon one, but the Hansa, but hey, whatever it's called. That
It
plant
bounces.
Link
bounces.
4.
It bounces.
Yeah, it's that
The
card.
plant.
That card seems cool.
Because I played it in Cube. That's why I know it.
That, yeah.
the
See,
only
no, I read that card on release and I was like, I'm gonna buy a few of these because this card seems cool. That's what.
Well,
I
that's
did.
actually a good buyout. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to card market. I'm going to card market after we finish this.
Yeah, they're only £2, so like, or £2 over here. Like, I think it's not a bad one.
Alright.
But yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
Anyway, before the video goes live.
We talked about the most important card of 2022 though.
oh,
Beyond the Pendulum.
Alright, hot take. I actually don't think that card's good.
It is.
I don't get it. Like, it's...
I mean, by itself, it probably doesn't make Pendulum viable just because it's still Pendulum. But it definitely like boosts just consistency and whatever power.
does it? Because
Yeah,
like
you've got more
Pendulum already
copies
has
of
enough power.
harmonizing, right? Like,
It's just it makes your bad hands good. Like
Wait, Beyond the Pendulum is the one that gives you a second Pendulum summon, right? Oh no,
No,
oh
no,
never
no,
mind.
no,
never mind.
that's
I'm
the
tripping,
spell.
I'm
That's the
tripping.
spell.
that's the
That's
Beta
spell.
Electromite.
Blink
Oh
monster.
no, no, sorry, the B-Tech Electrolyte's good.
Yeah.
I was confusing it with the spell that lets you pendulum summon twice. Because I keep
That's
seeing
not
people
that
hyping that
good.
card, and it actually.
I think it just gives you like another good target to search a virus if you're going ham and popping it like loads of times, which is hard about Electromite. But either way, Beyond the Pendulum is definitely going to be
that's correct.
a sick card. I mean, that set in general now does look really good. Like,
is that the next core set
will-
after?
no, it's the one
January?
after.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the one after that.
So I'm not a fan of it, only because it doesn't do anything for Zephyr. So to me, that's the best pendulum deck, and because of this, I can't play it.
The release
And
of
they're gonna limit
Apparel.
Electromite up to time in with the release to sell the
No,
set.
100%,
Right?
100%, 100%.
But like you wouldn't want to buy the set if Electrum was legal, right?
Nah,
just
because you got
wouldn't need that
multiples
limit
of it, bro.
No, you
Yes.
can both. But you can link Electromite and a Pendulum with it to search another card.
I mean,
Maybe.
It's broken.
Okay, so we had a whole rant about decks just masturbating turn 1 and just finishing on 28 negate and how that's bad for the game. And 2 seconds after, we're like, yeah, so we are very excited for this combo card and bring Electromite back so we can masturbate harder.
I'm actually Odyssey.
Like,
It's Pendulum though. It's different. Yeah, it's funny.
it's not funny. Just because it's a
Pendulum
hot spell
is-
doesn't make it less degen.
Pendulum is content at the very least.
That is true, that's true. It's free content.
But yeah,
Pendulum
I
combo
think
videos
that's
go
cool.
hard.
It's not good. It's not good enough for Zephyr though, so I'm a bit distraught still. But oh well. I'll vibe.
Oh,
But yeah, I think those what's that new archetype that got released today?
Tyrion.
Yeah, those ones. Those cards seem cool.
Like you splash them in like random
Yeah,
shit. as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
like-
that's why I like it.
Earth Machine actually have a negate.
Yeah, Earth Machine has a
It's the
entry
end.
negate.
It's the end game. Earth Machine now does something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yu-Gi-Oh is over. They actually have an end goal
They
instead
have-
of just playing for 10 minutes to draw 2.
Yeah, that's why I like
I
it.
hated that deck when it did nothing. Like I don't want it to actually have a negate.
But I don't know. That's why I like them, because they might be viable like as like an archetype with another engine, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're all just like for lack of better words, it's like dragon rulers in like a different deck, right? They're all like
They are like-
kind of like that.
They're like generators. Like this deck is generator done right. Like from
Yeah,
first
yeah.
impression, it's generator is not like that passive as generator are. They're a bunch of big dudes. They're breaky, but like they have a way to summon themselves or something.
Yeah.
And they have a D draw as well, right?
Yeah, they like work as a deck and they work with another deck. So it's pretty cool.
That's what I was thinking about. It's like good in the plant deck, because
Yeah.
the generator plant can add the plant generator can add the new whatever it's called plant guy.
Yeah.
And then the plant guy just adds like the D draw, it adds like the negate one, stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a couple cool things because you can add a field spell. The field spell adds the Earth Machine one. Then the Earth Machine one's a negate. That has like 10 replays. I watched a couple before this.
What, Earth Machine replays or?
Nah,
No, like some other
the plant deck. But you play the Earth Machine Omni negate.
That's cool. I like that. But yeah,
So
I, don't know,
there's a
I
couple-
think it could be cool for Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. Oh, oops, my mouse is on.
I mean, just events in person being back means Yu-Gi-Oh will be good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a shit format. Shit format is way less shit in person than
yeah,
online.
definitely.
Because online it's off.
Because
Everyone's playing the same deck. Everyone's playing the same combo deck. There's no edge you can gain. In person, there's always something you can do. Like, it always feels like people misplay more. Time is more of an issue, so people are more nervous. You can always prepare for something.
Yeah, the format
Online-
develops a lot slower in person.
Yeah, that's another thing. Online, you top a tournament. The other day, everyone has it list. You play it on DP one day. The whole world, the whole of China knows your list is there.
yeah,
Like it's.
Did you say China because of the Herbert deck?
No, it's because of the
Yes, he
the Mulan one. No, the
Oh yeah.
Oh.
when they invent the castle. All right, this is going to fun. I'm gonna get cancelled at this rate.
yeah, no, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, because especially as like when regionals are more common and like frequent. Like if there's a regional like every other week, right?
Yeah.
Or like even every weekend,
Yeah.
even. I feel more confident about playing like a shit deck for a laugh. And if I do well, then that's content. Whereas like when it's a regional, like I get that one regional for the month, I'm like, oh, okay, I can't really like. It doesn't feel good to just play a shit deck, but
No,
It kind of falls through.
and you feel a lot less pressured, like as a player as well.
Definitely.
Because like if you sometimes you can prepare and just don't do well. But like there's another event next day, so like okay, I didn't do well today, I can try it again tomorrow.
But when it's like that one event, it's like
Yeah, when there's a one event a month, you prepare, you lose a tournament, all your preparation's gone because now it's gonna be a new format or anything. So you just feel like I wasted the whole month. This was worth it.
Yeah,
So-
end
so-
of February I think it is. So there's like 6 regionals in 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, I love
Something
that. I love that for us. I'm gassed.
It's gonna be guys.
We could also get a nationals this year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we will.
I hope
We
so.
definitely will. I mean, if I'm getting regionals, we got a nationals. I really
Yeah,
want to play
surely.
the UK nationals. I'm here for 3 years and I haven't got the experience yet.
Oh, UK Nationals.
Uh,
I love UK
Bro,
let's
Nationals.
hope.
bro.
I hope it's back at the Roundhouse.
The Roundhouse is banned,
When I think
bro.
of UK Nationals, I think of the
Yeah,
Roundhouse.
100%. Actually, no, I do think of the Concord sometimes.
No, that's banned. But
That the Concord was banned, but I'm pissed I didn't get to go in the Concord. But like everyone else did. But like I think of the Roundhouse one. I think of the Roundhouse one every single time. Like
hmm
So hopefully we got nationals. I
we
mean,
should-
worlds. And I mean, we talked about everything. We didn't even talk about Master Duel, right? There's all of this happening,
yeah.
and there's Master Duel.
Yeah.
So we had like the news. We're gonna have news on 2 days, and the release probably this month, and all of those things that you use now, other than playing events, you can also use it for official Master Duel event.
Yeah,
mean,
you actually
assuming-
have like an official way to be an onliner,
yeah.
and it
My-
actually means something.
It's my time to shine.
I am also low key gassed for Duel Links as well.
No. No
Solely,
one has
solely
ever said
because, solely because, right? Baxia is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's not my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, which you'll find out later today. But my favorite, it's like it is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like it's just fun activated Baxia, and like I just want to play Yang Zing for Bants. That's my goal right now. But
Time to spend £600 to play Yang Zing. It's
Yeah.
tier 8 in Duel Links.
yeah, but I've built Megalith. It took me like a couple of months, but I built Megalith, so I'm sure I can do.
I remember seeing like an updated Megalith pull of the month. Like, I finally got like
It's always like
secret.
It's one Ophio a month.
One over.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just don't play Duel Links enough. So like every time there's a new set out, I just put all of that into the Megalith set. That's what's gonna be for now. Every time a new set comes
more
out,
Megalith
500
funds.
gems into Yang Zing. But
One day they'll release full.
one day.
Yeah, one day they will release full into break.
Then
No,
I'm-
but I'm very excited for Master Duel. We didn't talk much about it,
Yeah.
but I like
guess-
what I saw so far. I like the crafting system. You guys saw the video that was released like on New Year's Eve, right?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh, there's like a bunch
To
of
be
like
honest,
cool...
if you're down, I'm down to record a video as well, just talking about Master Duel during the week.
Yeah, we can set something up. I mean, so we're gonna get more info on the 5th, so we can
Yeah,
probably just
do it after then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm
I
down.
like how our behind-the-scenes conversations happens during the podcast.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, exactly.
So wait, when's the
Who's
first?
who's your ideal mate for your Master Duel?
Is that what I called mates?
Ooh. Yeah, they're called mates.
Yeah.
I want Stratos, bro. I want a hero.
Right.
Give me a hero.
That's
I
no
want-
vanilla.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll
That's a
take
really
Avian,
good
bro.
question.
I'll take Avian if it's. No, Best in the Tricks, 100% for the boys.
Of
For
course
the
you
boys.
are.
Except it needs to be.
That's an extremely questionable statement.
It
A
has to
real
be.
chance goes
It has to be Lost Art Best in the Tricks as well. It has to be Lost Art Best in the Tricks, 100%.
The real chats go for Clayman.
Nah, what do you mean, bro? Come on, Spark,
Bro,
man.
Claiming's fucked. Claiming is such a block dragon.
What the-
I remember. What? Is it a warrior?
Is it
Of
not a
course it's a
warrior?
warrior.
Surely it's a warrior.
It's a
It's a
warrior.
warrior.
It's a hero.
I thought it was a rock.
Oh, Gabe has been cheating. He's been searching Clayman
He's
off
been
Block
searching
Dragon.
Clayman.
Oh damn! I've been
Bro.
breaking the.
Someone cancel him.
Who needs
Yeah,
needs
it's a
the
warrior.
Magnet Warrior, bro?
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. I think my ideal mate would be Heretic Seal, but I doubt they make a Seal one.
Because it's just a ball, right?
He's just a ball.
Just sitting in a galaxy.
Just
Nah, it's just like a bunch of balls around each other,
Yeah.
just vibing there in the corner.
should that be funny?
I know, right?
Though.
Thanks. You appreciate it.
Of course, it's just a
I
ball,
think
bro.
All right, Moffat, which pendulum card is your mate?
I don't know. I mean, it's a tough choice. There's lots of
I
good.
reckon
You're
it's
sitting
Tuning
on, like,
Magician,
Astro
isn't it?
Bracelet.
Nah, it's Tuning Magician.
After
isn't
Garth,
it?
yeah, is an easy pick, but Tuning Magician is not a pendulum card, so
Yeah, exactly. That's why
go
it's
on, get it
slacking.
right, buddy.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
Be on the pendulum to hype up the new day.
No. I don't know.
I think I might. I'd either be sitting on Catapult Turtle, or I'd have like Clock Dragon.
Oh, of
It'd have
course.
to, it'd have to be an
FTK
FTK card.
Yeah.
It's either Aslapiscu, Clock Dragon, or Catapult Turtle.
I reckon Ask Piss is actually a viable one, though. To be honest,
Yeah,
I could see it because it's an Unfound Immortal. I could see it.
They could do like solo mode for Earthborn Immortal. There's a
Yeah.
solo mode for digital bugs, so the sky's the limit.
What
Yes. someone at Konami decided that there's like a story quest for Digibugs,
Bro, what?
which means that you will read Digibugs to get free gems, to get free cards.
I think I read them a few years
I
ago.
know Garbage.
Yeah, I know that one.
You
I
made
know,
an NBA.
I know the Rhino bus.
Yeah, the Rhino is in Duel Links.
Yeah, sounds good in Duel Links. That's all I know.
Yes, it's a Dryden.
That's all my knowledge. I haven't read anything else. So yeah. Oh, that's actually. I guess if we're talking content that openly, once we have mastered all things, we can do like the solo modes or like wait like rush the solo modes.
Oh my god,
That kind of thing.
Yo, I'm down for a watch party with like 5 or 6 of us playing solo mode on these like stories. I want us all to play digital
yeah.
bugs together. That'd be funny.
6 people playing Digibugs
Digibugs, yeah,
in the most efficient way against an AI.
Yeah, that
Sounds like content, you know.
That sounds like a laugh. Like, oh no, we need to do this digital bug now, bro.
Check the Digibug spreadsheet.
I'm pretty sure like Registrider is actually good.
What?
There's like I'm sure there's like a Digibug extender. That's like a
Alright,
level 3 insect.
Okay.
if you made this name up, I would completely believe you because I have no idea.
I'm sure it's Registrider.
What the fuck?
So that's the only one that I know of.
I'm gonna
And there's
Google
like
it now.
LED bug or something.
Games.
I think I remember playing. The only time I remember playing against him was at the sneak peek with the steel.
Oh my,
draft.
there's a Registrider.
Told you.
Why do you know this, Tristan? Like, why is like a piece of information in your mind that registered?
Oh my god,
yeah,
that is the-
Digibug Registrider.
It was a period in time
extender.
where I was the bee guy.
It's
Yeah.
an extender.
I was like looking for like insect extenders.
Bro.
And I considered a Digibug engine, I think, probably.
Probably.
I don't think it was good, because it never made the cut, but I remember Registrider being like, oh, this card is like, not so
You're already ahead of all of us for Master. That's what I can say.
100%. He's ready.
I'm ready.
Already.
Yeah,
Alright, I think we should be
We're
reaching
just
an hour,
almost
right?
yeah, we're just under. I think that's everything we want to talk about as well, right?
Yeah.
Imagine using Digibugs to stretch the
Did
time.
has anyone said what they want to talk about or what they want to do this year? Their goal? Because if
Yeah.
you don't say it, then I get if you say it here, I get to hold you accountable if you don't. So it's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm going to top an event.
On top of event.
So when I don't, you get to like kill me or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm winning something. That's very broad, so you can't hold me.
There you go,
accountable.
easy. Tristan, go.
I want to win a regional.
Oh, Pog, go. Moffat.
Top an event with Pendulum.
Ooh.
Ooh, hard move, hard move.
I think I've got the hardest goal, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
The thing is, like,
Actually, I
an
don't
event
think
is
so.
very broad. Like,
Yeah, true. I'll bet more money on Gabe to win something then.
I
Five or in
think-
2022.
Moffat's gonna find like a Time Wizard event that's like Pendulum Tier 0 format and top that.
I think
That'd
I'm
be
actually
sick.
like, I think I've got the hardest because I've got to win round 6, and that's already an
Oh.
uphill battle.
that is hard.
That is up.
Statistically impossible.
As
You only get
proof-
like 7 or 8, like 7 chances a year.
No, I don't even get that many, right? Because it's 4 YCSs.
Nationals.
No,
Euros?
nationals doesn't count. I always talk nationals.
Oh, it doesn't count.
So it's four
It's original.
YCSs and Euros. That's it.
That's
Bro,
the thing. That same format this year. Who knows?
I have
Or it's 20% win rate. Like, and at some point.
at some point
It's just gonna
round
happen.
6 will win. But I'm so far. I think I've played maybe like 10 YCSs, 11 YCSs, and like 3 Euros, and it has not happened yet. So stress.
Next one.
I don't know about Pastina, but we'll see. Optimism. But yeah,
Find out in 2 weeks.
You gotta reach round 6 first.
we gotta reach round 6. We'll see how America treats us. But anyway, thanks for watching again. Hopefully you see like 8 videos from us this month. Imagine.
At least 8. Plus
At least
bonus.
8. Bonus when Gabe
Something
wins
profiles.
Pasadena. Yeah.
Of course.
Um,
You can then see my Digibug deck.
did you fuck deck profile, bro? Yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out to Brotherhood, Metamats, Card Market, Not Gamers Apparel, the Flag Company, provided they shipped a flag. Bonus text. Who else is there? Missing anyone else?
Magic Mountain.
I think so.
Magic Mountain.
Yo, Six Flags.
Six Flags is gonna do me dirty. I can already tell.
Oh,
Um,
I'm hyped for Universal as well. Oof.
I'm gas for all.
All,
Anyway,
all the money going out of my bank account is gonna be quality. It has to be quality.
I'm not ready, bro.
Yes, it is.